if you're down on my way. You know it could well be me. Stood on your corner. I'm nearly down on one knee. Can't you hear me calling? So damn easy to see. And it can't be forever. It won't be for long. So don't you think that it's better we speak the same tongue out here in this weather? We must surely belong, birds of a feather, whatever the song. Please give me a lift, man. Can't be for far. The way that you shift, man, in your empty car. I've got the highway blues and my holy shoes, and I just cannot choose what I look like out on the streets or where my drum beats in between the clean sheets of my love life. And I got here from yesterday on porridge and bait, swallowing sorrow, following fate, poaching tomorrow from God and the state, follow his shadow to well-known long hair straight. And I got a good reason for being this way. Yes, I'm happy for certain and hoping to stay, traveling trust across the new day, gathering dust down your highway. Please give me a lift, man. Can't be for far. The way that you shift, man, in your empty car. I've got the highway blues and my holy shoes, and I just cannot choose what I look like out on the streets or where my drum beats in between the clean sheets of my love life. And I need little Margaret out here again, screwing some traffic from the shaven insane, with thumbs like a dragnet. Well, she pulls like a train, and she looks like a magnet, and she comes like warm rain. Please give me a lift, man. be for far. The way that you shift mine in your empty car. I've got the highway blues and my holy roller shoes, and I just cannot choose what I look like out on the streets over my drum beats, in between the clean sheets of my love life.
Well, here's yet another video for Highway Blues, classic Roy Harper track from Lifemask. I'm reworking this video, and actually the only reason why I'm doing it is because I wanted to do a full cover of the song. It's a song that I've been playing quite a lot and really enjoying, so I wanted to leave that on record. And of course I'm going to try to do a more detailed guitar tutorial. This is a very simple song to play. It's based on the DADGAD tuning, and it's just power chords all along. And this means a bar on the bass strings like this. So it's very simple. We'll have a look at all those chords later. I'm also going to show you how to play that little riff that Roy plays at the beginning of the song and sometimes in between verses. We'll have a look at that later, but first of all I would like to waste a little time talking to you about the tuning and the key in which Roy plays the song. Because the thing is, as I said, the song is in DADGAD tuning, but on the original version Roy has his guitar tuned to D sharp, so he probably has a capo on the first fret here. And actually it's slightly sharper than that, probably due to some studio messing with the tape, you know, speeding up, slowing down. But basically it's D sharp, which makes the song really high and very stressful for the singer. I can't sing it like that. And Roy quickly started singing this song in a lower key. So he uses D sharp on the original, he also uses D sharp on the live version on Flashes from the Archives of Oblivion. But if you listen to the BBC tapes, it has several versions throughout the 70s, and he starts singing it in D and then in C sharp, and he stays in C sharp for most of the 70s. In the 80s he's playing it in C, which is the key that I'm using on my cover, and for the 2000s he settled in A sharp, which makes it 2 tones and a half lower than the original. So this is all a bit confusing, but anyway, what I wanted to make clear is that my version is with the guitar tuned to C, so it's DADGAD but tuned down 1 tone. But for the guitar lesson, as usual, I'm going to stick to the original. So I'm going to put a capo here on the first fret, and we have the guitar in D sharp. DADGAD tuning, but in D sharp. Okay, so half a tone higher. So let's take a look at the chords. The verses start with a bar on the 7th fret and then on the 5th fret, like this. Take a look down your highway, tell me what you see. you have to lift your fingers from the chord. So this is open strings. And then open strings.
Please give me a lift, man.
7th fret.
Can't be for far.
And then 5th fret.
In your empty car.
And 2nd fret. And then the chorus is on the 7th and 5th frets. So you jump from one to another.
I got the highway blues and my holy shoes, and I just cannot choose what I look like.
So as you see, this is all very, very simple. Let's have a close look at the right hand for the rhythm part. Now let's have a look at that little riff that Roy plays at the beginning, and it's like the song signature, and it goes like this. So let's take a look at this in detail. So you do a little bar on the first 2 strings, 5th fret, and with your ring finger you do a hammer on and pull off on the first string, 7th fret, like this. Okay? And then you jump to the 2nd string. Second string. And then still on the 2nd string you do and here you can do it in 2 different ways. On the original version, Roy does the hammer on and pull off on the 7th fret like this, and then to open string. But when he plays it live, most of the time he does the hammer on the 6th fret like this. And I prefer to do it like this. It adds an extra note to the whole thing, you know. So first string, and then 2nd string, and then 3rd string on the 6th fret, and 4th string on the 7th fret. And then, still on the 4th string, 5th and open string. So from the beginning, then on the 5th string, you go from the 5th fret to the 6th and to the 7th. And you do the same on the 6th string. Slowly. You finish with a power chord.